Have the best form of control. They go for a shaker that will help supplement that a little bit, but
we'll say he's going to have to be a good driver for it to be a good Rolling Thunder game, because he is going to have to deal with Fissures, Ice Shards, and then there is going to be the Overgrowth that's going to be popping up. But popping up, Whisper pops up in the top lane, gets a kill on Celery. So for my money, it was the two superstars from South America put on the same team together. Because on one side, Whisper on the other. Do you think by doing that, it has maybe hurt Whisper's game a little bit more? So they're going to try and go on Ace here, the Bristleback, try and shut him down early, and they do just that. Because and Panda pick up a counter kill.
I mean, that was just too easy, right? They still have full wand charges down. Consistent with just teamfight execution. Like, we're just going to out teamfight you in the mid game with big Dawnbreaker ultimate coming through, Earthshaker controlling the fights, and then Dark Willow on Pakaz to help bring up the scale, especially against the Bristle. And if the lanes go their way, that's just even better.
But C-Smile is here to be able to block out Ace, and he gets him. Now the Tornado's going to help. They actually managed to get the kill on Celery on the other side, but Ace is still dead. So great rotation from C-Smile. Just the extra bit of damage they needed. Because meanwhile, hiding away from Tofu, tried to hunt him down. Meanwhile, the fight's still going up there in the top lane as they trade out kills. Both supports do die. Dyrachyo chasing after Whisper, trying to get some extra damage on him with the Hellbear.
He's going to clap him.
Yeah, if he gets the clap and he still has this bug on him, it's going to be a ton of damage. Whisper tries to turn around and get the damage on Dyrachyo, but Dyrachyo scoots on by, turns around, picks up that double.
Big turnaround for Dyrachyo up here. They always come back, so I don't know if the early start for Ace means too much. It's nice for Pakaz for sure, as he's just trying to rush the Midas down here. That's what you have to be worried about. You cannot give too many kills to the Dark Willow.
Early gold, early levels, and getting kills will speed that along. Pakaz gets to be part of yet another one. I mean, part of the reason you want to rush that Midas, right, is the levels. The talent levels are super. Coming around from behind, Pakaz didn't see that one coming. Not that he's going to be too punished for it. Maybe will. He actually runs back into Celery with the Wolf.
This is your Vanguard Bristle timing. So Gaming are just trying to collapse with Ace, force the pressure point. And if you use the fact that Willow is not great in these numbers fights.
Does have a wand, pops it, be able to get off the Shadow Realm, but the Tornado is going to help finish him off, and Panda is here on an island now with the creep wave pushing in. Now, like, with these kills raining in on both sides, these side lanes are getting crazy hectic. To some pretty key levels. I think, you know, you get to level 3, you have 1, 2, 0, but then after that, you can actually start getting those levels in Living Armor, which will help the Dark Willow, but also help protect this tower. C-Smile gonna be victim here of the first Rolling Thunder. Matthew is gonna try and come in and help him out here, though what can he really do? Does he snowball, pick him up? But then they're gonna be next to the tower, straight up for a Tornado EMP. The Dawnbreaker ultimate, though, it's gonna come in. A little bit heals, it's not enough. You're stuck inside. They block off the rest, so they're not pursued, but ultimately they do still lose their mid laner despite heavy rotations and an ultimate use from Whisper.
That was a lot of resources off this dual off lane that yielded nothing here. They're even gonna bring Panda into mid on the bottom wall. Matthew's just gonna die to Dyrachyo top. Pretty much a disaster in mid for EG here.
This is not going well. Matthew will make him reach for it, but ultimately they do still get that kill. 7-5 as Gaming Gladiators might find a 6th kill. Back to back to back. They are just running over Evil Geniuses in this middle area. Quinn on the hunt, but didn't quite spot the Dark Willow due to the part it's nighttime.
And this is where Dark Willow suffers. If you lose your tower fast, you get forced in the jungle.
Now they see him underneath the ward, but he is caught inside the brambles. Quinn's going to take a lot of damage here. Panda's going to pursue, but Pakaz cannot afford another death, and that leaves Panda alone. Threatening to terrorize, ultimately doesn't throw it out. Cannot save Panda, cannot save their tower, and C-Smile's rotation may only net them this support kill. They're going to be able to get him with the dust, but now the Rolling Thunder is going to be troublesome. Bouncing back off the cliff, C-Smile trying to get a cliff push off, does manage to get that. They have to chase away Ace though. That damage was beginning to build up from the Quills. So terrorize, put to use. Gaming Gladiators just forcing react.
I mean, what's happening top?
Getting so much, they're going to get a tower out of this. They have to get kills off this. They cannot afford to be losing towers for nothing. They will punish Celery. Can they get Dyrachyo next?
No way, he still has ult up. Skelly Boy's just doing the work here while everybody's distracted. Quick bottle refill into mid. The efficiency in this early game is really nice for Gaming right now as they're picking up the pace. And again, just straight into C-Smile. EG just can't solidify the map right now.
No, they are constantly scrambling to try and save somebody. And not quite enough. And Quinn
should have played more Pango.
Buckle means that now he's going to be nailed by that Solar Guardian. He's going to be chain stunned. Goodbye. 10 minutes in, finally Evil Geniuses get a little something to work with, though.
Single point in goo that hits you, it got buffed, right? It's a lot of minus armor straight off the bat, even with the low levels here. It hurts.
Bouncing around once again. Rolling Thunder will find more and more kills. Gaming Gladiators.
See it with things like the Primal Beast and the Bristleback. That is something gaming have had to adjust. It changes a lot of your itemization across the board. EG will go for a quick pickoff here on the support Joker, of course. Damn, that is a big swing there from Whisper.
It always surprised me how much damage that does, but he does have a 1-4-4 build, so of Dyrachyo right now. He's sitting underneath both a ward and a sentry.
I mean, this is the dream.
Shikuchis. This is a perfect
Echo him on the stack.
Geniuses. Yeah, they're just gonna catch him with the Echo. It doesn't have to be on the stack as long as they get him stunned right now. Mid-Shikuchi, chain that stun, and finish him off. Evil Geniuses. Blink Dagger reveal nets them a very big pickoff on the enemy carry.
Pretty much what C-Smile wanted with this Blink. Get a big core kill. Quinn's gonna try and turn it back. Arcane Rune.
Oh, Ice Shards tried to stop the Rolling Thunder from being able to catch Bakaz, but it just wasn't quite good enough. Bakaz Overgrowth and the Fissure block, but the support damage is there to help get the kill on Bakaz, and Matthew a little bit late there on the snowball to save Bakaz as a result. And Quinn's feeling good. He's got an Arcane Rune, so he's just going to keep on chasing.
Yeah, they're going to bring Whisper in. No Dawnbreaker ultimate to join the fight. He's going to have to do it the hard way. They have the burst for Tofu.
Beautiful. Fissure actually catches 2 more on top of the kill onto Tofu, so maybe separating Quinn from his supports, they can focus down Celery up next. Big hit from Whisper will finish him off. Dominating for Whisper. Yeah, you were right, Avery. Now's the time for Whisper to pop off, and he is doing it right when his team needs him most.
5, 1, and 3 in 15 minutes. That exact type of fight bottom. How far do you extend into Overgrowth, Tusk Snowball and Shards, Fissure Block?
This kill would be massive if they can get it. He's used to Swashbuckle. There goes his mobility, and there goes his health pool.
Yeah.
Got it in an instant.
Gonna make a quick smoke, try and control all the Ancients here. Continue to limit Pakaz's room.
Does?
Yeah, he might get caught.
Yep, they're gonna hit him with the tornado. Team has to respond here. Shadow Realm TP away, but the cold snap was still on him, so he couldn't actually complete that one. Oh, here comes that Rolling Thunder. Overgrowth is gonna be able to stop him. Snowball, though, didn't go through. It was actually on to Quinn, so he wasn't in a position to be able to pick him up. Oh, burst Sam goes in, almost enough burst damage. Ah, and Matthew is there with the final punch, but it is a blow that is good for EG, but the fight is not. EG is going to lose more members here, as they've already lost to 2. Looks like Quinn, he's searching for more. He's like, you guys got this kill, right? All good. I'm gonna look for a 4th kill out on the map. Maybe they were a little bit too greedy here. Does not have a TP though, so he's gonna be dying.
21-minute wisdom.
Finds him with the quills. Oh, Panda! Panda, get it! Okay.
What?
Hey, he got the wisdom rune. At least gives up his life to get the experience for himself and his team.
Big.
The BKB combined with the shard especially, allowing him to be super aggressive. Good kill if they can get it, but he's already popped the time lapse, and that's going to pull Matthew way out of position and up on top of the cliff. He'll wave goodbye, spotted with a Sunstrike, but nobody's close with the stun. Still looking to be able to chase down some heroes. They know Whisper has got to be somewhere close, and they got him with the coup. So he's going to be slowed down significantly, trying to get away with that hammer. Panda will cover him with a bit more slows, but the bug is going to latch. They'll have vision of Whisper.
They're going to take the fight.
Aegis ran out. On to Quinn, right as the Aegis has run out. He's in trouble, he's already dead. Oh, what a turn. Is Bakaz in good position, but look at Dyrachyo and Ace. They're both hunting onto Bakaz right now, trying to finish him up with the quills. Dyrachyo commits into the base. He goes to finish off the enemy carry, but another Shadow Realm. Dyrachyo, he's in trouble. No, he's overextended himself. Instead of getting the kill on the enemy carry, he got himself killed instead. Panda is going to be left alone here with the damage dealer pushed all the way back inside the base. EG can't really keep this good situation going for them.
They're healing him and coming back.
Okay, a punch up in the air does get him killed, but Ace is way far forward, and there are too many members of Evil Geniuses. He has stumbled into all of this. Now it just leaves Celery all alone. Now, we did get that shard from the Tormentor. That'll help him get a little bit of distance here.
I mean, you're looking for the full team wipe.
A Blink Dagger, a Hammer, and they'll finish him off.
Just a matter of time here as the physical burst. Winning EG a fight on the turnaround. They won't get the wipe.
Quite some time.
Yeah, it'll be smoke on smoke. Gaming, they're just going to meet him up here. They want the next Roshan. Remember, that Roshan happened super early. The next one's even more valuable, and they're just going to run into him. You see Smile.
He's going to run it instantly, goes straight for Dyrachyo as the chain stun going to land.
Hit it up.
Small moment with no BKB. Dyrachyo now gone.
Buyback time lapse.
Oh no, Quinn got himself stuck on the cliff and he can't actually chase after Because who's stuck on his dead end. They have to get on top of him now, but now the shuttle run TP away.
Get out.
No stuns, he's getting out. Oh no, a buyback from Gaming Gladiators that now puts them at a point where they can't immediately capitalize. They do manage to get Panda, so there will be one member down on the side of Evil Geniuses.
You'd rather just build the lead and farm the map, play for the third Roshan, or at least a team fight that EG is probably going to bring to you. And yeah, if you can catch the supports on the map, because Matthew has been getting away with a lot right now.
That is a good item to take out of their hands for a while. Matthew does blink back into the range of Tofu. He does have enough mana. Tornado going to be used. Is there any more disables left from Tofu? Used a lot of them, and oh, the damage just enough. Matthew almost got away with Courier Murder there, but does ultimately get murdered.
It's really bad for Dark Willow, the Midas. Doesn't feel great. Because just had a very slow game.
Decent amount of AoE damage.
Yeah, so now's your time to pay it back and show why this hero is a late game powerhouse.
Quinn
Gotta happen soon.
Gonna try and get some revenge for Tofu. Rolling around here, they do have the vision of Because. Are they going to focus him down, though? Another Shadow Realm going to be popped. Threatening to terrorize. Instant BKB from Dyrachyo, who wants this kill, and he wants it bad. He couldn't get it in the last engagement. BKB, plus they have the Dawnbreaker ultimate coming in.
Quinn.
Neither goes for Quinn, though. Quinn going to be the target. Swashbuckles away from that final hit from Whisper. Because still in trouble, and his BKB is now down. What does he do? He keeps away. C-Smile, same thing here. Oh, he barely gets out. Oh, man, that was a close one.
The Gemini hits off this Weaver when you get minus armor down.
And immediate time lapse from Dyrachyo, who's still playing a little forward here.
Thing is, you're happy to trade that if you're Matthew.
Yeah, they're getting damage on all three of these tier 3 towers right now. They know that Evil Geniuses are strongest when there is just one lane being pushed in. There's the kickback again. Ace gonna be in some trouble here. He's gonna be pulled in with the snowball. Quinn's gonna try and rescue him though with this Rolling Thunder. Ace has his Lotus Orb still protecting him. He's gonna run out of here. Quinn, same thing. He's gonna roll on out away from this space. How much damage have you really done? Overgrowth is actually gonna be used on Quinn. He's gonna be in big trouble. Tornado comes through. Is that enough to save him? No, he ends up falling. Because at half health, trying to get away from Dyrachyo, who is tearing through these heroes right now. Snowball pickup. Picks up Whisper. He's gonna be pulled out of position though. Blink away. Nice. Whisper over to the side here. Can he get back to the fountain? He's getting away from this one. Ace, yes, his quills do manage to finish him off, but he's at half health right now, deep inside the enemy base. The rest of his team, though, Gaming Gladiators, focused on the objectives.
Yeah, screw the heroes. These billions are a way easier target right now. You still have Aegis on Dyrachyo. They ate the cheese. Literally a buyback from EG. They're trying first.
Back is dead. They see the opportunity. 1 small second is all it takes to be able to finish him off. C-Small. Oh, what health! Oh, Impetus. It might be enough damage. It's going to fall all the way to the back front, but it's not quite enough. Now the damage starts raining in. A kickback. 1 life down for Dyrachyo. Can they do it again? It's going to try and wash him, but not quite landing. Time lapse to get to the other position, but there is Matthew on the other side. Too many stuns. Gaming Gladiators. Where are they at?
Any amount of vision. Look what you're looking for here, so you can get the jump. And look at the wrap, man. C-Smile's up so far.
But they're also prepared for this. Celery is in a position to break it with a very deep ward sentry combo there on the far left. But if Gaming Gladiators don't see this coming on the right-hand side, oh, they spotted Celery. Okay, he's going to be done. Oh, the Spoink! He's managing to get away a little bit of distance. They couldn't finish him off, and now they go straight for Because. They try and get the Rolling Thunder on top of him. They force the BKB usage out of him. Evil Geniuses are trying to reset right now, but the Rolling Thunder is constantly in their face. Whisper blinking over, knows he needs to be able to help out. Their Dark Willow, they do. They blow him up. Boom, he's gone. Dyrachyo's dead, but they get C-Smile in exchange, and Evil Genius is now on the run.
You have to play for the buybacks here. You have to regroup if you're both teams in a sense.
They've lost sight of Because with that Shadow Blade. He's getting away. 5 seconds for Matthew, but he's now been caught by the bugs. Can he get this snowball blink away? It is unlikely. Trying to cover him with the tornado, but there's nowhere he can blink far enough. He will be caught by this as well. Gaming Gladiators with that extra pickoff, especially since C-Smile didn't buy back right away.
I want to use this Aegis. On the flip side, if it goes really wrong like it did the first time.
Like if he dies after being kicked deep inside the base?
It's pretty terrifying, right?
It's going to be so important in how they use these Lotus Orbs and Lincolns to protect that hero.
We are almost at 40,000 gold lead, but it doesn't matter if you get kicked.
Can you get the chain stun? Not quite enough. The snowball was put onto him, and Dyrachyo already used the time lapse, so he pulls Matthew back, and now Matthew may be forced to use that buyback.
Really nice grab for Gaming. That is what they want, because now you're putting them in a position where if Matthew dies again, this high ground just gets broken entirely. I say that because he's just raining down hellfire right
he's
now.
going to get on top of Pekaz right now, but of course Snap does get him a little bit of distance with the side device. Now they get the terrorize on him. That's going to be the first life, and no, he does fall.
Did get Matthews by.
Matthew, can he get the kick in on the revive? Darachu instantly pops BKB. C-Smile looks to jump forward, pops BKB, but Darachu popping his own BKB to go for Quinn instead. Now with the kickback on him, they blow him up instead. Ace coming in deep, and look at the Fisher. He's blocked off right now. With his BKB, he can protect himself, but immediate pressure. C-Smile trying to get out, but Panda was in deep.
Pekaz on the front line. No buy.
He jumps straight in, takes out Darachu. Panda gave him an opportunity, and Pekaz goes straight for the throat. Now he's going to finish up both Ace as well. The Bloodstone, C-Smile. He gets C-Smile! He gets something out of it, but he still falls.
The times have changed.
But the scarier part is, what if they get Megas? Then they have to hit tier 4s. Then you're just even closer to being kicked into the fountain.
Let's go even deeper.
They actually went outside their base, though. Evil Geniuses decide to go and fight aggressively into him. They have maybe Ace. Ace in trouble. Got him on the overgrowth. C-Smile chasing after him, but he's already got the floats out heal. Back up the full. C-Smile trying to get out of here. Darachu chasing after him is going to bring him down. Big crits coming in. Massive damage. A Sunstrike right in the edge, but Whisper will manage to be away. And because done for once.
They find the Dark Willow, take the damage out of the full game, but finds his revenge. And now, no buyback on 2 EG cores. You know Gaming want to press the advantage here.
Quinn's got an idea, which is Rolling Thunder goes straight into the enemy and just create some space. Now he's taking a ton of damage. He's got to be careful of this one. See if he can roll away before the Shadow Realm second round comes in. He does manage to get out. They get a tier 3. Oh, they got Matthew. Oh, Matthew being pulled away.
Who's kicking who?
He is going to have to lose his buyback here.
And Quinn's back in the base.
Quinn, yeah, Quinn. As long as Quinn doesn't die here, this is all space, but the final hit. Oh, the tower. Oh, so close.
Especially when there's no buybacks on EG's side. This is them being pushed to the limit here in game 1.
Now the Rolling Thunder. Here it comes, the initiation. What is EG going to be able to do about this? Their building is going to be hit.
Just take the rack.
There doesn't seem to be much they can do to stop it. Panda's going to jump in with the overgrowth, trying to slow this down with the glyph also being used. Terrorize trying to push him away with the BKBs. Gaming Gladiators committed to getting the Megas, but can they get out now? C-Smile makes a jump in. Not quite enough to finish off Tofu, but here comes Whisper. Looks to finish him off. A snowball rolling sword bounce back. That's keeping Tofu alive. Well, Whisper is Divine. Rapier is in trouble, and he gets bursted down by Darachu. Divine on the deck, because now fighting to keep them in the game, as Evil Geniuses are going to be limping along here. A massive net worth deficit. Megas, C-Smile.
Round 2.
An opportunity. The Hex doesn't save him. No. Pekaz puts him down, but Whisper will fall for a second time. 3 dead with no buybacks. Make that a 4th. Panda can buy back, but it's Panda and Pekaz, the P duel against Gaming Gladiators as a full 5 stack.
And the tip from Darachu, it may have had me early, but in the ultra late, there can only be one. Double hex from the Gaming supports just broke that high ground fight. And now you have a Divine on Celery. The true carry has arrived.
Look at him. He is doing the most damage. Darachu, they just lean into the buildings. That is going to be it. Evil Geniuses will call it 69 minutes. What a nice game, but...
It's like, where is your damage coming from early game right now? I don't really see their ability to fight, especially when Faceless is farming.
And they definitely don't kill Tide.
They spells in a degree, but very lane oriented, which is something they've done throughout the year, but went away from for a bit. This is like, we want Dazzle to win the lane, and we want this Necro to win the lane.
I was going to say, if you're going to win this lane, you're going to have to do it through skewers and better body blocking. C-Smile doing a great job on the opening and a TP in blood. Okay, bye-bye, Quinn. EG will take the first blood. You're supposed to win this lane, Quinn.
Yeah. Magic damage.
I was going to say, if you don't get him with the Ravage, you already got a second opportunity with the reverse polarity. Instead, Avalanche going to try and cover them here as they retreat, but the rotation from Matthew will net them the kill first on Ace before he falls. So 1-for-1 trade-off there, but ultimately the core dying on the side of Gaming Gladiators. Matthew is...
Or at least, I guess, you know, 1 side lane and 1 mid, but 2 out of the 3.
Sure.
So Matthew's rotation is super important for EG here, particularly
combining it. Toss back with the poison is going to be a big problem. They toss him back into the creeps. A big heal bit. It's not quite enough damage to burst down the Stream Protector, because now they can make a rebuttal here. Slow down Ace before he gets away too deep into the trees and kill him.
And And EG are happy every time this happens. It's XP and gold for Matthew. The cause stays up, extra gold for him.
A little bit more, but I think he should be fine. Meanwhile, C-Smile is being punished heavily, so if they keep the pressure, another good thing about this Tri lane, they keep Matthew kind of locked down. He can't help C-Smile out nearly as much.
I mean, there's no helping this matchup. It is not a helpable matchup.
And they're going to catch him with Tofu. They're going to make sure he dies, and that not only, they get the kill, but now Quinn also has his level 6.
And look at the tower. This is the catapult flag bearer wave. So this is what gave
Like 5 seconds to hit creeps in lane. That's it. Not going to be able to get the power rune, of course. Dyrachyo cut over to see if he can get the C-Smile kill, and he looks like he may just have him. Time dilation slows him down a bit. He can use the Chronosphere, but he'd really rely on bashes to finish him up.
How good are your bashes, son?
Can he get the bashes required? Well, 4 hits, not quite enough.
They're 5, not very good.
6. Okay, Tofu's here. Looks like they're going to cut off C-Smile. And hey, they don't need the bashes, apparently, when you just bring enough heroes to the table.
I was almost demoralized.
God, it was.
So he's like, surely I'll bash him.
Quinn, meanwhile, did get a double damage. Perfect time for that when nobody's in lane pressuring the tower.
Classic. You want to frame it that way. You are going to scale very hard and hit very hard and farm the stacks really fast if you get the Ancient stacks up for Makaz here. And on the flip side, you have Faceless Void Ancient Apparition. I mean, this is a duo that goes back a long way as another stack goes into Quinn's pocket.
They get him, but they almost stopped Makaz's TP. Really vacate the lane, but you could see Quinn, with his boots of travel, can play around the map pretty quickly. He immediately goes to pressure Makaz. Might even be able to get him too. Avalanche slows him down, and Dyrachyo shows up for yet another fight. Not that he's needed, but the help might actually be needed here as Quinn's gonna keep trying to dive in. The heals are just enough. They got an RP, skewer back into the tier 2, throw that Ravage down, finally get the punish on Quinn. Do not let this man bully you.
I thought that was just gonna be a bad death for Makaz. Matthew here. So now if you're EG, the game plan is just hold the map for the PA, right? Especially when you're ultra on cooldown.
Can Whisper do that for them, though?
Pretty hard into the Necropose.
Yeah, when nobody's going to help you out. Now, fortunately, there is no Reaper's side. They're going to try and body block in Whisper. Of course, without a Ravage, there's no real threat of a turnaround here. They're just going to keep running him down, and they will eventually get this kill and start going for that safe lane tower.
This is the bat.
On Dyrachyo, then Makaz can probably follow it up and he'll burst, kill him real quickly. But if he gets jumped by the Chronosphere first, then Game of Gladiators have all the spells in the world to be able to throw into this one. You can see the Chronosphere into the Ice Blast are going to be one of the deadliest duos we'll see in this one. You throw a Reaper Scythe on top of that, that's just overkill.
Bro, you're going to have the Ags on Dazzle. Your team fight becomes so strong at that point in time.
Gonna go for C-Smile, the Blink Dagger. There's that burst from the Tiny with the Ice Blast, the Reaper Scythe. It's just a guarantee. You only need a bit of damage. You get him down to close to half. The Reaper Scythe will probably do the rest of the work, but if not, it gets him close enough for the Ice Blast. I do have to wonder, Avery, is EG just banking a little bit too much on playing it safe and conservative here as Game of Gladiators seem to have all the space in the world. Anytime they see somebody, they can jump. They jump onto Panda here, get that kill, and oh, hey, look, there's a Tidehunter. We'll get that kill as well.
I don't know why Whisper shows there. I think that's, I mean, you just give him the treant, right?
Sources for it, right?
It's true.
And now you can get the second Tormentor at 30 minutes. Okay, there we go. There's the Blink Dagger reveal. Jump back onto Tofu doesn't feel very good at all. Dyrachyo gets a pretty decent time dilation. Overgrowth is going to be put to work here. Reaper's Sight doesn't quite finish him off, but they should have the damage as Evil Geniuses really don't seem to have a whole lot going on here. Makaz tries to jump in, pops his BKB, immediately trying to go for Celery. This is just not working for EG. They're throwing a lot of spells, and not a lot of heroes are taking damage on the side of Game of Gladiators. It is all easily being undone by the Dazzle heals. Game of Gladiators are sure to be able to run down something more. At least Dyrachyo's trying right now.
He has Chrono back up in 1. He'll pop it.
Yeah, might as well. You just watch EG throw a bunch of spells around. It's not like they're going to be fighting you anytime soon.
He saved up all the bashes.
He did.
Put him to good use as he'll Chrono the Tidehunter. So 2 more huge team fight items for gaming. These heroes are just fully online, basically.
Now, they did just get a very small win, and it's immediately neutralized by the fact that we get a kill on Whisper. Managed to get the BKB charge out of Dyrachyo. Didn't mean much because it doesn't seem like EG are going to be able to fight, particularly not without Whisper. Baka's still playing around though. We'll see.
Oh, they
See
found
Smiles
Dazzle.
get the jump. They get the RP onto 2 on the Dazzle. Can they kill him fast enough before the Shallow Grave? They get the skewer, and that's just enough. Quinn tried to jump in, give the extra heals, and he is doing a lot of damage. Remember, this Heart Aghanim Scepter,
Baka's a
tons of
fever.
damage over time, and that's why Baka's vacated the area and just went for other kills. They're just gonna leave Quinn alone, kite him around. They're doing this beautifully, but can they kill him?
Tanky boy right there. You have another chrono coming up in 8 seconds here, so if you're watching the clock on EG,
Oh, he's gonna jump under Duraccio. Does the BKB, and the time walk is down, but the gold chronosphere's coming up, and he gets him right on the edge. Quinn, he's gonna help with the damage. They're gonna try and skew him away, but he's actually gonna live proof, and then he turns around and kills Duraccio. Because does it again, and TP's out.
what a mana from Lacoste. He just believes in the crit more than the bash.
And what?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Scan on the triangle right now. EG are smoked. Gaming know they're there.
Yeah, they know they're there. Are they expecting the initiation, though? Will they be able to react in
this
time?
ward.
TP away.
Everything.
TP away. Oh, they don't have Quinn now. Right as the initiation comes in. The Chronosphere only catching the Magnet.
And the Overgrowth.
That's great. And the Overgrowth is going to stop the damage, too. Oh, the Ravage will be able to follow.
And
This is
Baka's.
an absolute disaster for Gaming Gladiators and Evil Genius. They will feast in this fight.
Quinn is
They're
back.
going to be able to take away the Aegis. Duracio's back into play. And yeah, Quinn's back with the shield room at that. Oh, and Shallow Grave just at the right time to be able to bail out Duraccio. They finish up the tree, but Duraccio fighting for his life right now. Great avalanche to be able to cover him up, but the Shallow Graves are just
won't
keep
die.
going. He will not die. Finally, because deals with them, but the damage is done. Duraccio lives.
Ace coming up huge in a team fight that could have been a disaster with Quinn going bottom. Instead, just keeps Duraccio alive. Way on the map, they're continuing to build the lead. Looking for Matthew up here. They're sick of getting ratted.
And they will find him.
Shouldn't have to use the chrono either, and no mana to use it actually, so.
Sprouted, but he time walks right on top of him, does get it now.
He's
He's
here.
time walk though,
The crit.
because immediately Ravage into the burst.
And now he
Get
wants
that
more.
kill. And yeah, now with the carry dead, they feel confident, but they got to be careful about Quinn. They found Ace though, but without Baka's able to take advantage of this, they may not have the damage for it. They try and use the Overgrowth to save him, but it's already dead. Baka's is gone, the damage is gone. The Evil Geniuses need to get out of here, but they're going to be slowed down to a crawl. The Ancient Apparition with the Vortex and the toss up in the air, and the ever-constant annoying presence of Quinn will just heckle Evil Geniuses, laughing him down all the way to the grave as they're going to lose 2 and maybe a third core. We see Smile being tossed up in the air. Gets in front of him, but he got a blink away to the side. Perhaps he lives.
So it's a carry for carry trade with a buyback on Matthew. Tech's throwing down. I mean, Heartstopper did almost 900 to Baka's there. That's enough to just guarantee the Reaper, and you gotta remember his BKB was on cooldown.
That TP
From that
was
early
very important
engagement.
from Quinn. They see Matthew, they're gonna catch him. They've got the Hex to stop him from TPing away, and the damage over time will complete.
It's a dieback. 7 minutes, no Fury on here. You're missing the Vessel, you're missing here a lot of spells, a lot of saves.
I love how they keep on covering Ace 2. The bots too, directly onto the Dazzle. The Tiny TPing behind him, just making sure he's within striking distance if needed. And you can see here,
very aggressive.
yeah, Shallow Grave is going to be locked down. Oh, the anchor on him is going to be a problem here. Constant Shallow Graves, can they get a stun in there somewhere to be able to stop him? Ravage is going to be used, and finally can they finish him off? Bash is required to use the RP. That'll finish him off with a nullifier put onto Quinn. He is also going to be in trouble. Ice Avalanche, oh, the Oversight was just enough. It covers him and finishes off because Quinn will live as a result, and now the Chronosphere catches the tide right on the edge and didn't get see Smile, but it doesn't matter. Duraccio will hunt him down all the same.
Quinn's just too beefy. Even with a great fight setup for EG, they just get completely shut down. 2 buybacks out from gaming. It is worth noting on the Ancient Apparition and that Ace Dazzle. That has been a massive problem for them. But Reaper plus the Heartstopper has just been enough to kill Baka's basically solo in these fights.
Gaming Gladiators are going to get so much done here. They do need to because they use some buybacks for that fight, but with an extra kill onto Panda makes things a whole lot easier once they get through this Megas. 5 seconds for the PA.
You have no RP, no Ravage. You got to keep
Needing
that
to
in
toss
mind.
up in the air. See Smile not able to get the initiation he wanted. Has the BKB skewer out of it. That's not good for EG. They needed a good skewer away to be able to make this fight work. And now it's Gaming Gladiators. Seemingly in the clear. Panda tries to jump in, hoping to be able to catch Ace. Doesn't
What's
quite
Ace?
get him. They're looking for Ace, but they want him so badly. Matthew's even teleporting in aggressively to find him, but Ace is already gone. He's out of there. Nobody can follow him in. And Evil Geniuses, they'll surely have to give this one up. And in fact, they may even become the Reaper sights are going to be used with the Ice Blast coming in. The toss up in the air, and that is enough. Another buyback available for sure, but the Megas are in, and Gaming Gladiators are going to force as much out of you as possible. A skewer going to be used. Dyrachyo into the fountain. Okay,
Man, just doesn't
put
care.
that Aegis to use, I guess.
Because he can get great forever.
Oh, he's going to Chronosphere him, stopping the fountain damage, and there he goes. He gets both of those kills. Buyback's going to be used, but that's it. GP are going to cause Gaming Gladiators no 60-minute game here. They will take the advantage, and they will bury you in the dirt with it.